Yes, well, hi friends, Doc South here, and oy, I was just I was just munching away on some rather nice sliders. You know, you can get them at the supermarket now, White Castles, and I sooner get them at the store. You know, and not at a supermarket, but at a White Castle restaurant. Uh, that's kind of my idea of a good time. And my tummies too. But barring that, having some nice frozen ones around the house. If you got the pickle and everything, you do it just right. Kind of switching back and forth between nuking them and broiling them in a toaster oven. You can come pretty close to the restaurant experience, only on your back deck instead. Yeah. And I was munching away today, and I was just thinking, gosh, White Castles have always figured well in my life, and what might be what might be a, a slider memory for me, and do I have any good ones? And I just realized, yeah, I do. I was maybe, let's see, well, I had to be about 6 years old. 6 years old, it must have been just as summer was starting. Might be at six, I was probably towards the end of first grade, just about ready to graduate into second grade. And I don't know, mom, I noticed was getting, well, she was getting heavier and heavier. Yeah, just, right around her belly, she bigger and bigger. And finally I had to ask her, I said, Mom, what's up? What's with the big belly? She says, well, come here, she says. She was sitting down. She puts my hand on her belly and she says, here, what do you feel? I said, well, I feel your belly. She says, yeah, but do you feel anything else? There, right there. Whoa, Mom, something kicked you, but from inside. She says, yeah, that's your brother. What? She says, yeah, you got a baby brother coming. I said, you're kidding. No, she says, yeah, I'm going to have a baby soon. Wow, I'm going to have a brother? She says, yeah. I said, wow. Well, that's pretty cool. When do you think? She says, well, probably another few months. We still got to wait. It was maybe 2 months to go. But I could feel Ed kicking, and every chance I got, I said, can I? Yeah, she'd say, sure, put your hand on my belly. Oh, there he is. He's kicking. He kicked me again. She says, yeah, he'll probably kick you a few times once he's back in in the world. I said, yeah, but oh, Mom. Well, she says, yeah, that's cool. And anyway, long story short, you're I one night I remember I was sound asleep. There was a crib in my room, but no brother yet. I keep, come on, when's this brother happening? She says, well, you've just got to wait. And I said, well, okay. And she finally, one day, yeah, my father wakes me up. The light comes on in my room, says, hurry, you've got to get dressed. Granddad's coming, and he's going to take you to his house. Your mom's going to have her baby. Yep, baby's coming any time now. I said, well, can I go too? She says, no, he says, you can't go there when they're having a baby. Guy says, I've got to even sit in the waiting room. This was before, hubbies could watch and, partake. And so anyway, next thing I know, they're heading out the door. My mom and 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 my father. Mom's going, oh, and I didn't quite like that, seeing my mom doubled over a little. I guess labor pains, right? They sure, of course, they don't tickle. And but she's, she says, you'll be fine. You'll be with Granddad. We'll let you know as soon as the baby's ready for you to meet you. I said, okay. And of course, I start crying. Granddad says, what are you crying about? You're going to have a new brother. Yeah, but my mom. Oh. And, no one really explained this much to me. Mom explained it now that I think back, but it was all in, grown-up terms, for crying out loud. What am I supposed to know? Darn kid, that's all. Anyway, Granddad, and so I'm bawling as I'm going down to Granddad's car with him. And he says, "You know what I think will cheer you up?" I said, "What?" Yeah. He says, "You want to stop for White Castles?" I said, "Are they open?" I forgot my crying just like that. Yeah. He said, "Yeah, of course they're open 24 hours a day. You didn't know that?" "No, I thought they closed at night." "No," he says, "come on, let's go." And there was a White Castle not a mile away. And yep, down in Elizabeth, I think it was Elmora Avenue and Westfield Avenue. I think there was one right near the railroad tracks. Yes. And I said, "My God, it's open and people are here." He says, "Yeah, well, people, some people work all night long. This is where they might come for lunch. Well, come on, let's go grab a stool and get a few." Well, God, he got a big old bag of them. I don't think White Castle made fries back then. I think he just got the hamburgers, pretty much. He says, "You want some ketchup?" I said, "No, I don't like ketchup on them. I just like them as they are." He said, "Okay, you want a soda?" "Yeah, yeah." So we're sitting there having a soda. We're sitting on stools and we're looking out the window at the trains going by. Like I said, there was railroad tracks right next to the White Castle parking lot. And we're watching them go by and munching away. I said, "Boy," and Granddad said, "Don't worry, your mom's going to be fine. She's got the best of care. The baby will come, and then you'll." I said, "Well, how's the baby get here?" He says, "She'll explain to you." Okay. He says, "Better you let her tell you." Okay. I said, "Yeah, sure." And he says, "Here, want some more ketchup?" I said, "No, I don't like ketchup too much on them, Granddad." He said, "Oh, okay." And anyway, so we munched away, and then we went over to Granddad and Grandma's house, and they had a special room for me to sleep in, and I was out cold before you knew it. Big belly full of sliders. I think I had about 3, 4 maybe that night. Good. Yeah, no, the Coca-Cola I drank. I don't know if Coca-Cola had caffeine in it back then, but it it didn't keep me awake. I was pretty sleepy, and school was out. Everything, or it was just a day or two left. I don't think I even went. I think they kept me out for the big event. And in it was about 4 days later, Mom's home, and I get to see my brother, and I can remember her still. I can remember her still saying, "Well, come here. Here's your little brother," and she unwrapped him, from the blankets, and see, he's built just like you. I said, "Yeah, tinier though at the moment." She said, "Well, at the moment, sure, he's a baby." And I said, "What's that kind of brown thing where his belly button should be?" And she says, "Well, that's going to fall off. That's his belly button. That's how he got nourishment when he was inside me." I said, "Oh, okay." I said, "Well, so how'd this happen?" She says, "Ask your father." Come to think, I went to ask my father. And he said, "Ask your mother." I, I think 24 years old they were still doing that. No, I'm just kidding. But but I remember thinking, "Doggone, I got a little brother." And she said, "Watch this." And she says, "Put your pinky down near his hand." I put my pinky near his hand and like that. And he's yanking on my finger. I said, "Well," she said, "see, you got yourself a pal." I said, "I sure do." And doggone if to this day, I got to agree with Mom. Pretty cool guy. Anyway, I thought I'd say. Yep, Lord's Prayer moment. I know this is a long one, but Lord's Prayer moment. Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. I mean, when people get born, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses as we forgive those who trespass against us. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, the glory forever. So be it. Okay, friends. Bye now. God bless.